All right, are we live? Are we live? We are live. All right, all right. Let me pull up the stream here on my phone, make sure that we're good. Welcome here, everybody. We are on the road to 1500 Blitz, and we are going to be playing some 5-minute games today. And I got a couple hours, so we're going to see what we can do. Currently 983. We're going to try to get back to up to 1,000 and then scale up from there. So let's jump right in. 5-minute game. We are going to get the white pieces and go D4. So let's do this, guys. I actually got some content, a little surprise, recorded today. So I'm excited to share this. It'll be probably posted in a few days. Just got to get it ready, and then I'll probably get it out. But for now, it's not quite ready. We're gonna get it ready soon. All right. So Queen D2. So he might play this. We're in a long castle. As pretty common idea. Yes, okay, an E5 for sure. E5 here. Takes. After knight here, we got this. As a common idea. Hopefully the audio is working and everything's good. I imagine it is. Should be good. Okay, knight there. Interesting. Yeah, idea is to take. So knight f3 needs to be the move, just stopping that, and then I can go h3 and kick the knight back, and we should be okay. h3, where's the knight going? H3, the knight's not going anywhere. The knight's getting dropped if I go h3 without him being very careful. Okay, he goes there. Interesting. Let's take. Taking seems logical. Knight can take, and then I can go h4. h4. h4 looks really good here. h5. h5 takes. Is always going to be pretty good. So first we'll go here. If takes, then I obviously take. Okay, he does that instead. Knight can go here, here, here. I think just h5 here. I think just h5. I don't know if I'm really worried about this this knight. Okay, you can take there. I'll take like this. Rook is hanging currently. Okay, we'll take the pawn. Now the rook is open. Do I have some kind of like this idea? Possibly. Actually, this threatens mate, but can be blocked by this, right? Ooh, first this. Knight has to go back. And then the knight is pinned. Okay, so now the knight is pinned to the queen, so now I go here. I'm threatening mate. And you cannot play this. But I suppose you could play this. And he does find that. But actually this would be free. Takes. If you take with the rook, I take the rook, and then I take here, and then I grab the queen. This is actually free pawn. Tactics. Very good. Okay, and then I take. And take the queen if he lets me. Yep. Checks there. That is beautiful. Alright, so now I need to get my pieces in the game. We'll go here. Trade if he wants to trade. It's taking a while to think here. Yeah, any trades. You can move the bishop and do the rook trade, but I'm totally fine with a rook trade here. I mean, there's nothing wrong with me getting a rook trade. We'll bring the rook to the open file. Maybe f3, g4. Ideas. Oh, he does take the pawn, but that's totally okay. I'm going to go here looking at this check for this pawn, or this pawn, if he moves it. Okay, so he goes there. So now continuing with the plan, check here. Takes. Threat is to go here and check and win the knight. Knight is nearly, actually knight is trapped. So yeah, this is going to be a free knight for me. This is going to be a free knight. He goes there. Just check and win the knight. Pick up the knight, another check here. Check. Check. We'll go here. We're going to try and just sack the rook. Actually, now I don't think it's a great idea to sack the rook. Let's go here. Bring the king forward. We'll bring the king. And we're up on time very well here as well, so that's nice. We'll go here. It does give him this check, but I can just slide away. So not a big deal. Okay. What I don't want is to lose. How do I play this so I don't draw? Because that's worst case scenario. I think I go for the pawn like this, possibly. Go rook here. I have checks. I suppose I had checks before as well. Okay, he gives a check there. You can check again. Go king here. Go back with the king. Looking at this check. He's probably going to check me again. Yep. Go here. Go here. Suddenly it's not so clear for him, and I think his position is about to crumble. And he's got 30 seconds on the clock, so this should be a nice and easy win. Take here. Go here. Go here. Sack the rook if I can. Okay, and we'll sack the rook. Go here. Pick up the pawn. Go this way and go for the promotion. Here, and if you take, I just go. Simple. Okay, perfect. And now we'll just slowly cut the king off. And GG's. Nice. All right. 991. Oh, I had 2 brilliants? Serious? Well, I'm guessing the rook, sacking the rook was probably one of them at the end there. Wow, actually 2 brilliants. Okay. Let's review. 84.4 is what I played with. 2 brilliant moves. Gotta love that. So pushing would have been better. Oh yeah, because he's pinned. Hey, that's yeah, okay, that's instructive. I took 1h4, went here, took, went there. Yeah, sacking the knight and then the queen. Yeah, that was perfect. That was a good move. All right, cool. Let's play game number 2, 991. Probably 2 games away from hitting the. I go back from hitting the 1,000 again. Going up against Mutsat Abe. All right. Okay, D5. Goes with this. This is an interesting opening. I'm going to take and go here. Bring the bishop out to F5, play E6, and play chess. E6, bishop E7, castle. Knight D7, most likely. Castle, castle. All right. There, now we play chess. Okay. Interesting. He wants to just grab the bishop. Looks like I'm going to have not really a choice but to give him the bishop, so we'll just do this. Okay, knight d7. That looks totally fine. And we can look at queen b6 possibly. C5, going b5, a5 as well as an idea. Knight in is an idea, but it runs into c4. Let's go with b5, a5. You can also use this pawn as kind of a support anchor as well, potentially. Oh, this just hung a pawn. Okay, awesome. Awesome. We're going to go... And I just lost my... Shoot! Okay. Rook there. I lost another pawn. That's brutal. That's brutal. Okay, tough luck. Tough luck. And, okay. We'll go queen c7 here. We'll attack this pawn on c2. You can always protect it like this as well. But this, maybe I have knight b7 as a potential idea. And so he just plays that. Okay. That obviously works. I'm trying to see what kind of how I can set up an attack here in an efficient way. Okay, knight can obviously go here. Can't think too much. Can't think too much. We're playing Blitz. We'll go rook d8. Get the rook to an active square. Get the knights developed in some way or another. He goes there. Okay, so we can go rook here. Maybe rook here, allowing me to double. Along the b file could be okay. Could be a move. And so here it looks like a skewer, but I think I just have e5 to kind of block that. So that should be totally safe. I also had bishop e6, or bishop d6, I should say, as an idea. Okay, he goes all the way back. All right. I'm going to go rook b6 and potentially rook b8 as well. I want to keep the time pressure going and get him lower on the clock than myself, and this way we don't flag, ideally. Okay, so he goes bishop there. That seems to make sense. Knight here. I'm gonna bring the rooks to double here like this. If you go here, I can come back, or I can go here. But after here, there's also this, and this, and this. So I guess it looks like an even trade. He just strikes there. Okay, interesting. Ooh, I could set up a little tactic by going rook d8. Was it actually there before? Oh, it was there. This. Oh my goodness. I just saw that now. I'm going to slide back to rook d8, and this is a looming threat, I believe. And he sees it. Okay, so now he's threatening this, and I need to be very careful about that. To be very careful about that. So just probably rook f8. We'll go rook f8. Protect the pawn on f7 with my life. And yeah, I'm still down on the clock. He's playing really quickly. My position's not super pleasant. We're going to take here. Try not to think too much. We'll bring the knight to e5, hit the bishop, protecting this again. A little bit more protection. Hitting the bishop, so bishop's probably going to go back because you cannot allow me to take it that way. I can also come back to rook c8 at that point. Okay, there is that. I can play bishop d6. Bishop d6 protecting. Again, lining up this attack on the bishop here. I'm up on the clock now, so we're doing better. We're doing better. Defending the position well, even in a losing position. Still defending well. Got 3 viewers. Yo, what's up, guys? Let me know. Say hi in the comments. Say hi in the chat. Okay. Bishop back. Some kind of... Okay, I can bring in the knight some way. Knight here. Going for this pawn. Rook can come this way, I suppose. But that would run into this. Not quite, because the bishop covers it. Maybe potentially g5, hitting the bishop, telling it to leave. That could be an idea. Big time advantage now, big time advantage. So even though we're in a bad position, not an ideal position, I should say, easy for him to blunder with 40 seconds down. So he finds this, and I'm thinking just going g5, hit the bishop, protected by the pawn, and you have to go here, most likely. Or you can also take, and I'll take back. And this is now a looming threat, guys. Looming threat, going for the fork to win the game. Does he see it? Does he see it? He's got 40 seconds on the clock. 40 seconds on the clock. Do you see the losing idea? You have to play this, I think. Pretty sure you have to play this, or just queen back in some capacity, or even knight here could work. And so he does not see it, but he is lining up something. I don't see it, though. I'm going to go like this. This should be winning. This should be winning. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. He loses his queen. Amazing. Amazing. All right. Okay, and he's for some reason not taking the knight. That's a free pawn. It's a free pawn, but am I getting trapped in the same time? Don't think so. We'll take the pawn. Protect the knight. Take the other pawn. Everything's safe. He's got 7 seconds. This should be pretty easy. Okay. What do I have here? We'll just slide back with the bishop, protect everything. He's going to run out of time. We'll take. Okay. We'll check. Okay. Rook here, hitting the bishop. He misses that. He goes like that for some reason. Interesting. Loses the knight and we win. GG's. All right. Intense game. Intense game. I should have lost. He definitely had a winning position. But we came back in the end game and played very, very solid. As you can, I played with an 87. He played with an 80. But yeah, I definitely went down at the beginning. These in the Carl Khan, these G3 setups can sometimes confuse me a little bit. Because I haven't played too much G3 in the Carl Khan. It's not and here I instantly blunder because I'm not sure how to play the position and I go B5. Mistake. But we held the position. We didn't make any stupid moves or blunders. And we kept playing defense. We found some good ideas. And it worked. Inevitably, I found this move. I was waiting for this. Found it. Knight to D2. And I'm going to win the queen. He gives me the queen instead of the rook. Interesting idea. And from there, it's an easy conversion. GG's, guys. Oh, new subscriber. Thank you, man. Whoever just did. Appreciate you. I'm not sure if you did it from the live or from a different video. But thank you, thank you. Let's we're at 999. Let's get up to 1,000. Let's get up to 1,000. Let's jump into the next one. All right, so going up against the 1,000 rated opponent, 1,009, Joel from Brazil, and we got D45. All right, so I'll go knight f6. Generally, my game plan is to go e6, c5. It's kind of the idea, the setup that I usually like to play. So we'll just go ahead and do that. C5. You'll probably see c3, the typical London fashion. Go knight c6, and generally I'll just take. Okay, so that's an interesting move. So taking this way in the London is generally wrong. You usually want to take with the e pawn and have this file open for the rook, but he takes the other way, which is interesting. We'll just play bishop e7. We'll castle, rook d7, rook c8, or sorry, bishop d7, rook c8, and we should be okay. So we'll start with bishop d7. Okay, instantly he just does that. All right. And he wants to take my bishop. My bishop is kind of bad, so I'm fine if you take it. I'll just play rook c8. Excuse me. And immediately I'm looking at this. Immediately I'm looking at this. This has to be good, right? He's pinned. Yeah, we're gonna go bishop here. This has to be good because the pawn is not defending it. Yeah, you can go here, but now this. And after this, ooh, that's interesting. What if I go here now? What if I go here? Can you take? No, you can't. Bishop's pinned. And now I've got another attacker on the rook with the or on the knight with the rook. So this is this should be a piece up right here. This should be a piece up. Lots of pressure here. So now takes, rook takes, queen takes, queen. Yeah, I mean this is completely winning. Here we trade queens and beautiful. We win a rook for our efforts, which is amazing. Very, very nice. Now he needs to castle, otherwise okay, otherwise I'll just oh no, can't can't do that. Free pawn though. Take that. Free pawn. We like free pawns. He can't actually castle because of the bishop. The bishop is perfectly positioned like this. And okay, f3, I just probably go back, right? Just go back. There's not really any squares for the knight to go with that move. So we'll just go back. We'll get ready to castle and double up the rooks. And we should be totally okay. So he's going to probably... I mean, I could have just checked and won a pawn right there, most likely. But we'll just go for... Okay, I mean, you could double my structure, but you're already down material. So I don't think trading is really a good idea. I'm just going to give this check. Pick up the pawn. Pick up the pawn. And I can get ready to pick up another pawn. Maybe I want to play this first, just making sure that he can't play it, but he likely will play it. That c file does look very good. So here, now he can't play it. He's got to move his knight. Okay, now rook c8. King is open. You can play that, sure. But I'm just going to come forward with the king. Okay, and this looks great. Getting both rooks on the second rank. You need to already play this or that. That works too. But I can go here first, and then I can grab that pawn. I suppose you can play this. And that does work, surprisingly. Surprisingly, that works. Okay. I'm going to go for the pawn, I think. Or do I want to bring the king forward? Maybe I just even sack as well. Honestly, yeah, just sack. Just sack the rook. Grab another pawn. And life is good. We'll go here. He'll give me this check. It's not really useful, so we'll just go... we'll go here. Make sure he can't come any further with the king. And, okay, he's just going to keep pushing that pawn. We'll grab this pawn here. He's looking at this check, but he can't really play it. I'll just play h6. Make sure that he can't go any further with that pawn. Guys, let me know down below what's your rating in Blitz? What's your rating in Rapid? Let me know what you guys are. I mean, I feel like most people that watch me are probably like beginner intermediates, I would imagine, probably kind of similar to myself. So let me know in the chat. What's your rating currently? Down on time. I don't want to lose on time. So let's go bishop here, hitting the pawn. And that should be just a guaranteed pawn. Only way to defend it, I guess, is like this. Yeah, that's a check, but I'll first have this check, so I'm totally fine. And okay, I have another check like this. Check here, and again, my pawn is still hanging. We'll move the king because he's gonna take, and it would be check otherwise. Okay, now we go, and I feel like there's not really a way for you to stop this. Go here, move the bishop. Interesting. Here. Oh, wow. Okay. Gotta be careful now. Very careful. How do I stop the promotion? Do I stop the promotion? King here. Here. He checks me. That's not good. Bishop here. There we go. Found it. Protect that square. You can have, I mean, this pawn's still protected, so I can always just play this, honestly. Just that pawn's never going to go anywhere in that case, and we'll be totally fine. So that might be a way. Maybe I just wait till he... Yeah, you can go there. I'm just going to go king here. And maybe even... Okay, so now, yeah, king here. Get the pawn. Oh, I can't grab that like that. Okay, pawn. You can take my pawn. But first I go here, and if you come behind, I go here. And now we are going to promote and win the game. Amazing. Here. You take. I have to move. Go here first. Go here. Careful now, you're going to get... I'm making a queen, no matter what you do. I guess you kind of have to go like this now. I mean, there's really nothing else you can do in this position. I'm just going to make a queen, and that's just going to be it. And GG's. Boom! All right. Another win. Up to 1,007. We're 3-0 to start the stream. I love it. I love it. Let's review the game. I played with a 82.9. My opponent played with a 77.2. And it was just a London system. Yeah, again, usually you want to take with this E pawn, and he took with the C pawn. That E file is the most important thing in the London system. And so here, there's already this. And then I have this. Not even that. You have to actually no, I just take it. Okay, all right. So that's crucial. Cool. Well, 1,000 rated now. Let's cement that in a little bit and get on to the fourth game. 3-0 to start the stream. Going up against, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, from Algeria. All right. Okay, knight f6, e6. It's going to be normal c5. It's the London system again. All right. So we'll see c3, yep. c5, c3. It's always going to be a typical pattern. He goes this. Okay. I'm going to take. Again, and he takes with the c pawn. And that's generally not the way in the London system. I'm going to castle. You can take, but I'll take as well. I'll go bishop d7 first. Rooks, okay. This is very similar to the last game. Very similar. Except a couple key differences is this rather than this. He played b3 in the last game. Now I cannot play this pin. I'm going to go a6, and I'm going to meet b4 with b5 and bring the rook to c8 as well. My bishop is a little bit trapped, and I'd love if you took it. I would love if you took it, because my bishop is really bad. This is a terrible bishop, and it will continue to be terrible. So you can gladly have it, and it will be actually very nice if you take it. Okay, also I can play this, potentially, is an idea. But really here I just don't want to blunder. Takes, no? Takes. I'm going to just get rid of my bad bishop. I mean, let me just get rid of my bad bishop. That sounds like a great idea. Queen b6 now, and we should be okay. Knight can come here and here, but knight covers this square, so queen b6 is totally safe to play. b4 pawn is loose currently. Okay. But not if he does that. I guess I can also play this. That is an idea. But this, no, he just takes it. That does not work. Okay, we'll just push h6 and see what he wants to do. If he wants to trade, then sure, I'll trade. Okay, that's what he wanted to do. That's brutal. That's brutal. But I think just actually this is fine. I go here, you take my rook, I'll take yours. Okay, yeah, this is actually totally fine. Just b5. Okay, I'll take your rook first. No, I won't. Just threw away my queen. Guys, what am I doing? What am I doing? All right, that's just you just got to know when to resign. You just got to know when to resign. Moving on. All right, that was game number 4. We'll just pretend that never happened. We're still 3-0. Going up against a 10-21. All right, we got the white pieces. And let's just run it back again. Instant bishop b4. Instant. Okay, so that means he really wants to do the whole this situation. I'm fine with this kind of opening. All right, I'll go e3. Queen on f6 is very weird. I think he's already lost. Just bishop e5. And I'm picking up the rook. Bishop e5, and I'm picking up the rook. No? I'm missing something? Okay, sure. You take that first. Okay, you go there. What about if I play this first again? Go here, hit the queen again. Get a free tempo. Is the queen already trapped? Yeah, it is. Nice. All right. Getting revenge for the last game. So we'll go knight f3 here. Hit this pawn. He'll probably push it. I'll just go here. He just gives me the pawn. Okay. Even better. Even better. Another free pawn. Sounds great. I have this check now as well if he's not careful, and he's not careful. But yeah, I mean, the check is still really good, to be honest. We'll just go king d2, which is a blunder because of this. Queen f1. Rook g1. Trade. Yep. And here and here. And can you stop it? No. No, this is GG, I think. Checkmate. Checkmate! All right. Nice. GG's. Very easy game. Pretend like the last one never happened. This one was much better. 5 viewers in the chat. What's going on, guys? How's your day? Today was busy. I posted actually a few videos. I posted one long form and 2 shorts for the first time. The shorts are doing very well. YouTube is hating on the long form videos though. They don't want to push them anymore, which is unfortunate. But we've got a couple videos pumping, so that's good. And yeah, otherwise, this was an easy game. Nothing really to even mention here. I mean, this was very, very simple stuff. So let's just jump into the next one. All right, got the white pieces again. I'm gonna go d4, and he starts off with g6. Okay, so we know what kind of opening to expect here, and this kind of opening will take the center, and we'll play queen d2, long castle. He castles short, and this is a mistake. That is also a mistake. That's a free pawn because you cannot take it. If you take it, you lose your queen. Actually, you don't lose your queen. We trade queens and you lose your rook. And you're pretty much mated. You lose a rook and a bishop, actually, because there's a check and I grab the bishop right beside it. So you don't want to take it. That was a free pawn. This is very typical. The people that play the modern or the King's Indian, they do not know how to play this setup very well, most of them. And they don't expect the counters that this setup can bring. It's like this c-pawn did not look like it would be free, but it's just absolutely free. This is protected. So I can take, and actually take as well, or take with the queen. Does he have takes? No. Takes. We'll take. And if I take with the bishop, he plays this, and that's a little bit annoying. So I think we take with the queen. And then we'll be totally okay. Take with the queen. He goes there. Okay. So now his threat is to grab the pawn. So I think we'll just... I mean, I could play king b1. King b1 should be fine. King b1. We'll go back to queen d2. If that, then I'll have to come here. You can trade rooks, and I'll take with the knight. And that's actually colossal for me. I just realized how bad that was. Oh, I just realized how terrible this is. It's now check, and I go here. You bring this to... Okay, all right. He is mating me. Oh, that was so bad. That was so bad. Just playing way too fast there. 50%. 50% accuracy. This is the content that you guys want to see. Yeah, I mean, great move to start the game. Takes. I mean, even taking with the queen is fine, but developing is even better. Yeah, king b1 is just a colossal move. I mean, can I just also just play a3 here? It's a mistake because of this. And you're looking at taking here. Lots of messy lines with this. Idea is to go here, but then this. I come here. You go here. And I take like this. Interesting. See, this type of stuff, like you're not going to see this stuff, man. You're just not going to see it. Okay. Lost the game. Back to 1,000. Let's keep going. We're climbing up. Got the white pieces again. We'll go d4. And, oh, England Gambit. All right, stick around for this one, guys. Because the England Gambit is really just a bad opening, to be honest. Okay. Usually they play for some kind of traps, but this guy is not. Okay, so he's pinning the knight. And so in this case, I'm just going to take the pawn. And no need to worry about it too much. And I'll even take the bishop. And if you want to trade queens, I'll do that too. Isolate your pawn. We'll go knight c3 first, and we'll go long castle and put some pressure on that pawn right away. Long castle. That pawn is hit, and he's actually giving it to me. So that's a pawn. And if you want to trade rooks, we can trade rooks. I can develop my bishop, bring in the other rook behind it. On to d3, rook d1, and we should be totally okay. So this, not really any good squares for him to move with that knight, so it just kind of feels like a waste. And if you're not careful, if you move the knight for any reason, I've got discovered check, but he sees that and blocks it. Okay, so maybe this. Knight e4 is a good developing move. Maybe just a3 as well to just make sure that we're playing safe. Never getting back ranked. We'll go bishop e2. You can trade if you want to. But I'm targeting this pawn. That's the threat. Adriano from Brazil. Okay, so he trades. Knight is pinned, so c3. No way. No way. Serious? I had to take with the pawn. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. That's so annoying. I literally just had to take with the pawn, and I'm completely fine. Completely fine. Yeah, it says he played with a 90, but I was completely winning the entire game. I literally just have to take with the pawn, and I'm completely winning. You can go here. Yeah. I mean, just is what it is. All right, 992. Let's get back to 1,000. Currently, guys, if you don't see the videos on the long form videos, I am at 1563 on Rapid Chess. We'll go with something different here. Let's go G6. I don't really play this kind of opening, but we're gonna play this and just see how it goes. I've never really played an opening like this before. We'll go D6 as well, and then or E6 and D5. Okay, I could also go knight f6 here is a good move. Okay, he's just going to go that way. I'm going to take this way. If you take, I'll probably take. Opening up the path for my bishop. And then I can go castle. So you take that way. I'm going to castle. You go here, I'll go back. Bishop g5. Okay, that's interesting. This is a move. My bishop's kind of stuck, which is not ideal. Right now I'm pinned to my queen, and I don't want him to then play this. So I'm gonna go queen c7. Just break the pin of the queen. He goes there. Totally reasonable move. And we'll go knight d7 here. Bishop's kind of stuck. We might be able to go like b5. Or maybe even c5, b6, and go here is an idea. Just got to play a little bit faster. He's going a bit quicker than me. Here he has this, no? I feel like he does, yeah. Let's play this first. Just see what he wants to do with that knight. Okay, and he's going back, attacking the queen. We'll go queen d8. This is again still a move. Goes there, okay. Yeah, still this then this, right? And that's just an annoying move. I could go knight h5, you go back. Opening up maybe this. Go knight h5. Knight to e5 can come in, and hitting the c pawn is a potential idea. He's going to let me take. I'm glad to take this. This is I think a good trade for me. And now bishop here. Or pawn here and bishop here and a b7. Now I've got some pressure here. You can't really move it, and you're blocking your bishop in. All right. So this is suddenly looking pretty good for me. Somehow I'd love a knight to get right here. How can I maneuver my knight to get there? Don't really see the way. Don't see the way yet. Here, possibly actually. That's yeah. Okay, so I'm actually gonna go for this maneuver. A knight onto d4, I think would be really, really strong. We'll go here, knight here and knight here, followed by bringing the rooks. Knight can come on either of these squares, but we'll go here. You come here, I can just bring the rook, and we should be okay. I can even just go like this, kick him away if we want to. Okay. Five viewers, what's up, guys? Hope you guys are liking it. Everyone's quiet, but at least we got people here tuning in. We'll go rook d8. Perhaps no, okay, this is covered. This square is covered, so yeah, knight can go back now. Now I'm thinking just trade everything away and develop the knight into d4. D4's got to be a good square for the knight. Okay, all right, so here is potential. I can also take with this first, but don't exactly see the value in that. Let's go here. It's actually protected by the bishop as well. So this looks really strong. Great position for the knight. Okay, bishop. I think bishop belongs here. This is the bishop's home for forever, essentially. Yeah, you can go there, but I take like this. Also queen here for more protection. You can go like this. I can come back. Okay. G5 maybe? G5? Just lost a pawn. It's kind of annoying. This is... Knight can come to these squares. We'd go e5. e5 here. Solidify the bishop in there a little bit more. If you take, I take with the queen. And I've made this pawn a very big target as well. I got a minute on the clock, so I can't think too much here. He goes there. All right. We're going to... Should I take? We'll take. He'll take with the rook. I'll bring the bishop or the queen this way. Okay, he goes there. Queen back. I want to get this target hit in some ways. Maybe queen e7. That's what I could have played initially. So there, I'll take like this. I suppose there's this, but I can take it. So it doesn't work. I think queen e5, rook d4 is an idea, potentially as well. So here, and rook d4 just drops a pawn. It's not good. It's not good at all. Okay. How do I protect this now? Bishop's hit as well. I think this is fine. Take here. There's no checkmate for the moment. Okay. We'll go rook here, queen here maybe. As an idea. Can't, I gotta go fast. Gotta go really fast. He's taking a minute to think here. Idea is this and this potentially, but he can always just kind of run away with the king to stop the pin on the to stop the queen getting pinned. Okay, he goes rook there. Okay, we'll continue the plan. Go this way. Getting mated. Oh. It was going so well to start the stream, and suddenly it's just not going well. It's not going well at all. Was I fine until I blundered that pawn, that f pawn? I was winning at one point. Just finding again, this is obviously an opening that I don't really play, so that doesn't help. Take the bishop. Yeah, at this point I'm already better. Knight there's a good idea. Here I need to go e5 right away, which I did find afterwards. e5 takes. And okay, this is a completely losing idea. Why is this so much better? Just here. Okay, I don't understand. Okay, anyways. I'm still winning, but he finds that, which is a good move. And this, of course, blunders the f-pawn, which is colossal. Okay. All right. Tough one. Tough one. All right, let's jump into the next game. 984. We got to finish this stream at 1,000 at least. At least. All right, got the white pieces. We'll go d4. Knight c3. Bring out the bishop. By the way, guys, whoever's watching, if you are new here, welcome to the channel. We're currently at 64 subscribers. We're on the road to 100 by the end of the month. So if you'd like, feel free to subscribe and tune into future videos. We are uploading every single day, and drop a like on the video. All right? Did you do it? No? Yes? Okay, cool. h4. Let's do the pawn storm. e3, bishop d3 coming up. So we'll go e3 here, bring out the bishop, and we'll probably see takes. And we do. Knight e2 now is a good idea. Knight e2. And I will castle. I will castle. I'm going to go king b1, just get my king to safety. And you are walking into a dangerous attack, my friend. g5 is coming. But g5 takes, you can take. But then I take. Actually, no, here takes, and checkmate. So g5. g5 is the way. Oh, someone did subscribe. Thank you so much. Thanks for subscribing, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Let me know. Say hi down in the chat. Don't be shy. G6? Question mark. G6? Probably. I think just G6 here. You can't play F6. You have to play takes. But I take as well. Other rook is going to come to G1. You can play this. But I can just come back. Queen G2. Rook G1. I've got more pressure on this. Okay. Rook G1. You need to protect it. Maybe Queen E2, E7. Oh, I had a skewer. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. Bishop here, potentially as well. I need to get more pieces in the attack. This, yeah, this is good because I'm hitting the H pawn, H5 pawn. So this has got to be a pretty good move as well. Knight H5 incoming. You can't even play this because I just take it. And so here I have this pin, which looks fantastic. And I can obviously just take. And you taking there is cool. But I think my threat is even stronger. So I'm going to take. My threat seems even stronger. Now I have even knight takes. But I'm going to take here first, just to be safe. And then I'm going to play knight h5 if he allows it. Okay, he does allow it, which is very surprising. Very surprising. Maybe this. But then potentially I have knight f4. Okay. Maybe just run the king this way, or maybe even rook lift, h3, rook g2. This has got to be the idea. Go here. You have check. So do I need to be careful about that? Check, I go here. No, rook g2. And suddenly this mate is coming. Okay, you have that. And so this is mate, but this is also mate. Check. And How do I mate him here? I need to make sure I'm mating correctly. Check. He goes here. So let's check this way. We'll check here, which I think forces him on the back rank, right? Okay. Every move has to be a check. I need to be very careful. I have check here. Check, he can come this way is really his only move. So check here. And there it is. Got him. Let's go. Very nice. Very nice game, guys. Very nice game. Let's review that. Very, very nice game there. Played with an 88.2. My opponent played with a 77.7. I had 4 great moves. All right. So we get the normal Jabava Pawn Storm. And we just played patiently. King B1, G6, G5, G6. Bring in the queen. I could have taken the pawn there. I should have taken the pawn, but that's fine. I went back. Rook G1. He comes back there. And it already wants me to do that rook lift strategy. I could have done that earlier, but I first bring the knight. Okay. Oh, I could have taken the H5 pawn here. But I take this way, take the pawn, bring in the knight, rook lift. He comes here, but he's not in time. He's not in time. I found the mate. There was a mate in 5, and I found it. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. All right. Nice. 992. Guys, let's get back to 1,000 and stay there, shall we? Shall we? All right. Going up against Get Money. We all need to do it. Karo Khan. All right, takes 6. Got the exchange variation. He's going with the Panov. So knight f6, I think, is the move here. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, knight f6, I think, is the move here, and then followed by takes. And then knight c6. I cannot play this anymore. Or this. I'm going to have to lock my bishop in the pawn chain. I'm just going to have to play e6. If he goes there, we'll take this way. Yeah, you can do that, but I can just play e6. Okay, he goes there. I'm going to go here and meet him. Make sure that we're ready with b5 after b4. Okay, we'll go here as well. And he does not want to take that knight. He just wants to hold that there. All right, so we'll go bishop e7. We'll castle. Look at potentially bishop b7 as an idea. Okay, so here, do I need to be worried about this? See, if I take, I am getting his pawns or his pawn unisolated. I don't love that. Excuse me. There's also 95, but maybe just this. And it kind of gets messy as well. I'm going to take him. I think I kind of have to take here, to be honest. I think I kind of have to. We'll take, and then we'll castle. This is a threat. Oh, my knight. Oh, my goodness, my knight. Okay, here and here, I guess, is the only way. And you play this. You're hiding. Okay, we'll play this. Ooh, skewer. Very nice. We're at least, oh no, it's not working. But it is working after this. Takes your first, you can take this way. I take with the bishop. right? Or do I take with the queen? Probably bishop, I would think. Oh wow, that's even worse for you. Now I just go here. Now I just go here. That's that was not the play. That was not the play. Um Oh, that's even more deadly because of check. Oh, and I win the queen. And I win the queen. Oh, but you can play that. Okay, you can play that. All right. All right. Maybe I should have taken the rook. Maybe I should have taken the rook. But check here. Rook comes in. Is there some kind of way I can mate him? That's what I'm trying to see. I'm gonna go queen here. I want to keep the bishop there. Bring the rook. Keep the queens on the board. I am down a piece, so keeping the queen on the board is probably the best thing to do here. And we'll bring the rook to attack the queen. And I think that should be pretty good. Okay, so he moves that, offering a queen trade again. We'll go here. You can grab my bishop, but I get your rook. Do you want that? You want the exchange? Okay, so now I kind of have to trade. There's also this check, but this check runs into this and doesn't really work. We'll take here. We'll play rook d8. We'll get ready to bring the pieces. Check is incoming as well. Okay, so check. You cannot block. And you actually are losing a rook. You're actually losing a rook. And check. Beautiful. And I can take the pawn as well. The pawn. We'll take the pawn. Pinning this as well, so that's pretty nice. We'll just play h6. Just don't get in trouble. Don't mess around with any of that stuff. King is safe to move now, and has a little breathing room, so that's good. Another pawn. So I'm gonna take that pawn. That's got to be pretty decent. Okay, check and another pawn, unless you want to trade queens. But you can't really bring your queen out because then I have rook here. So rook check, first of all. And now I'm winning a queen for free, and that should be GG. There it is. Best move is to resign. He found the best move. He found the best move. All right. Let's take a look at that one. Welcome here. If you're just joining, guys, welcome here. We're on the road to 1,500 Blitz. We are at 1,000 right now. And good to have you here. If you're new here, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thank you guys for coming out. All right, so yeah, and here I had a fork. I could have played this as well. But I mean everything okay, and yeah, this is where I blundered the knight, which was obviously not ideal. But taking with the pawn there was catastrophe because of that, and I should have taken the rook, but I thought I had ideas. Anyways, good games. We're at 1,000. Let's again, let's cement that in. Cement that in. All right, going up against the 981, we got e4. We're going to play the Caro Kann, and we get the advance. All right. We get the advance. So we'll play knight c6. He'll play that, and you have to take this way. Take with the pawn, and we go for the pin and play e6. Pretty solid setup here for black. It's hard to, or it's easy to play. We go knight e7 and knight f5, bishop e7, and castle. It's going to be the plan for this position. Rook c8 at some moment as well. And we should be good. Because he goes there. If I play this, you take the pawn. So I need to play queen c7, I think. I think queen c7 has to be the move, or even maybe this, queen b6. Ideas. But both seem fine. Queen c7, queen b6. We'll just go queen c7. Both are fine. We don't want to lose this pawn, so we'll just got to move the queen and not the rook. Bishop e7 can come in as well, and then we should be good. So here, I get forked, so I need to take. You take, and I cannot take because of the pin on the king, so I need to play bishop e7 castle, and then I can potentially take the pawn on d4 if he allows me to. Do. I'm not willing and able. Guys, who's your favorite singer? Go-to artist. Let me know. Let me know in the chat. For me, it's Post Malone. Post Malone's my guy, and he's the old reliable, as they'd say. For me, let me know who's your favorite singer. Let me know in the chat. Okay, so we see takes here. We'll just take with the b pawn. Rook there is a move. It is a move, but what about just this? Potentially here takes, and I take with the bishop. Yeah, this should be fine. My bishop is pinned, but then I can just play queen b6 after, and we should be okay. Here. Okay, queen b6 now is the move. Oh, am I losing that pawn? Or do I have a counterattack? I think I'm losing the bishop. I'm losing the bishop. The idea did not pan out. The idea did not pan out. All right, so we'll just take with check. Take with check there. We'll give another check here. And this is probably not going to be our game because I got my bishop pinned, and that's just tough. It's tough. You can play this, I guess. No, you can't. Take it. Okay. Knight there. King there. King is a little bit crowded. Knight here. Hitting the rook. You can go here. Rook here. Looking for trade of that piece to bring my other rook in. That king is looking like it's in a weird position because of me taking that f pawn with the bishop. He's up on time. It's classic. Always down on time every single time. Um, this is just always how it goes. Okay, he goes queen here. All right. So I think just takes and knight here. I mean, it looks really good, but I'm not sure if it does what I want it to do is the problem. I need to play h6 as well, so I don't get back ranked as well is kind of a problem. We'll start with h6. We are losing on time and we're losing on material, so it's probably not going to go our way. 6 viewers, guys. Thanks for showing up. Appreciate you being here. Okay, he goes there. And I'm going to go here, trying to get the rook onto the c file. Hitting the queen. Also hitting this pawn. He finds, okay, so first I'm going to play this, get the queen off the line, and then I can give this check, and again, stopping him from escaping this way. Keeping the king in the center is, I think, very key at the moment. So now we'll play this. Now we have the c file, which is very good. We'll give this check. King now cannot go to these squares, so it's got to come back this way. This is a mistake because of this. So you have to play that, okay? Now how do I punish this? Here and here possibly is a move. So we'll do this. We'll start off with rook c4. We got a minute on the clock. 66 subscribers. Hey, thanks to whoever just subscribed. Appreciate you. Appreciate you a lot. We're at 1,000, man. We're going 1,500. And on the long form videos, the main content, we're going for 2,000 elo on rapid chess. He goes, okay, he goes there. Again, this check looks really good. I think I'm going to start off by throwing this check in. And I think you have to go king here. Is it your only move, right? Okay. Knight here. Yeah, knight could go here, but then it's just a trade, and I'm not really trying to trade pieces like this right now. I think knight g3 has got to be the move. Okay, he goes there. But we don't want that. Oh, I just blundered my rook. I just blundered my rook, and it's GG. Shoot. Shoot. Go here. Hope that he moves his knight, and I don't know. That's GG. That's tough. Oh, that's tough. And I have no time. I just blundered. Throw in a check. Doesn't work. Okay, we'll go take here. That's a free pawn as well. Check here. Okay. Knight here, attacking the queen. Go here. Okay, my knight is pinned, and I just lost on time. Anyways, GG's. Tough game. Tough game. Tough game. All right, I played with a 77. My opponent played with an 84. Yeah, and I just everything was fine. Like, it says that white is slightly better, but I mean, like, it's 0.7 difference, so it's not really better. But just c5 was a mistake. I needed to play something different here. It says go here, but doesn't he just have takes? I guess I get this pawn back as compensation. Okay. You can go here. And I can just probably go back to queen b6. Okay, you go here. All right, cool, cool. All right, well, GG's. We'll jump into another game. 992. We haven't haven't made enough progress. I don't play a lot of Blitz, guys. To be honest with you, Blitz, Bullet, like I time to think and process is where I thrive in chess. If I have time to think about the position. Ooh, all right. Okay, so we get this, which means we get to play into an awesome line, which is right here. Knight b5. And so after e5, I will take with the pawn. And if we see this, okay, all right, guys, take a moment. Take a moment. Look for the best move in the position. There is a crushing move here. Look for the best move. If you see it in the chat, let me know. There is one move that is absolutely crushing here. I'll give you 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. You got it? Queen takes d5. Sacrificing the queen because of this royal fork. You actually fork everything with the knight, and you pick the queen right back up. Very nice tactic. It is a brilliant move. We'll go here now, and we'll castle long. We'll get developed, and we should be good. We should be very good with this. Guys, let me know in the chat. Did you see that? You see that move or not? Let me know. I'm gonna castle. Threatening discoveries on the king. So threat is probably to go. Okay, that doesn't happen. Oh, but now he just falls right back into it and just gives me his rook as well. Okay. He's gonna let me save my knight? Really? I'll save it. Sure. We'll give this check. Okay. I'll take the pawn. And go f3. Yeah, we'll go f3 here. Kick the knight away. Knight's going there. Okay. I have checks again here, but it doesn't really do much, so no need to at the moment. We'll go e4, solidify that knight in there. Okay. Okay, that's a check. So we'll just go. We'll just take it. Actually, that's a free knight. We like free pieces over here, and we'll just plop the knight right back in there. Take with the rook instead, because then if you go here, I'll trade the rooks. Everything's traded off. I can actually go here as well. Threaten discoveries. That could be a good idea. And yeah, you see the power of the queen sack over there, guys. It is a beautiful move. It works very nicely. Now threat is to take the knight with discover check. And that is deadly. But yeah, guys, if you didn't see it, in this position, when we get the knight b5 trap in the Jabava London, and they strike with e5 and you take, and they bring the knight in here, most often you'll see the knight come this way, and then the idea does not work, right? You just play e3, takes, or e3, takes, and you just play chess. But when they play this move, you have queen takes because you have this royal fork. Beautiful move, guys. He is probably going to resign. I need to plug my phone in. You could have taken the rook on h8 with the discovered check with the bishop. I just moved the bishop. I just barely put the bishop there, so I'm about to. So I'm about to. Okay, but he just moved the knight. So he sees the discovered check, but so he's not going to let me do that. But I can get the rook now by just playing this. Oh, that's checkmate. Oh, that's so deadly. That's so deadly. Beautiful, beautiful game. Yeah, Tutri or Tutri or Totri. It's it worked either way. It worked either way. We figured it out. But yeah, as you guys can see, I played with a 90.5, and we did have a brilliant move. And the brilliant move, as we talked about, is this queen sack. Works so nicely. You get this knight onto c7. You pick the queen right back up and can castle long. And this guy just ran right back into a fork on the rook as well. So just kind of gave it to me. Much appreciated. And back to 1,000. All right. We can't. We've been struggling to stay here. Hold on. Let me text my wife. Haven't been able to stay at 1,000 very, very nicely. All right. You're at 500, bro. On what? Are you on 500 on Blitz, Bullet, Rapid? On what time control? Rapid. Okay. Yeah, Rapid. Rapid. I'm at a 1563, I think. So Rapid's definitely my best. I don't play a lot of Blitz. So yeah, 1563 on Rapid right now. All right. Good games, guys. Good games. Let's jump into the next one. Let's cement the 1,000 rating here with this one. Play smart moves. D4. He's gonna Karo Khan my Jobava, which is always interesting. And A6. He's not thinking of B5, is he? No, he's not. Okay. So here we'll go F3 and go with the pawn storm. He'll go back, H4, and either we'll see this or, okay, we do see that. And then this. Bishop D3 and takes. Okay, so when they play C5, the idea is always to go E4. E4 is very strong on C5 because I can't play knight B5 because of the A6 pawn. So we'll go E4 here. If you play C4, I have just queen E3. So C4 is just a very useless move. It's I see queen, I attack queen kind of move. Okay. So interesting. Now, I need to probably take here because if he takes and I take, I lose a pawn over here. So I need to take this this d pawn, and then I need to castle. We're actually going to take here first. Open up the file on the. Okay, he's not going to let me do that. Castling loses this a pawn, so we'll start off with a3. This is all covered. We'll start off with knight e2, just protect everything. Then we'll go a3, and we'll castle long. And okay, so that does work, but I can play this. It loses a pawn, but I can play that, so that's totally okay. And that loses because of this, or that loses a pawn because of this. Okay, just takes. Takes. Bring the other rook. And this should be winning for me. This should be winning for me. Okay. So an active king is always good in the endgame. So my first thought is maybe king d2. And then king e3. That's my first thought. Next thought's also c4. Takes. Let's start with king d2. Active king in the endgame. I need to get used to bringing the king in the endgame. That's something I'm not very proficient at. So this loses a pawn because of this. Oh no, I guess you can push. Okay. So king e3. Just need to be careful of the c pawn for the moment. We'll go king e4. Bring the king. King can also come over here. Okay. Now we'll go rook c6. Threats of check and winning the pawn, potentially. Okay, he goes there. Just, I see rook, I attack the rook kind of move. There's this. Also this, and if you try to come in, I go b4. Cement the rook in there. And now I can bring the king this way and go for the pawn over here. Okay, so you go there. Yeah, I'm thinking this. Go here, go for this pawn. Maybe start off with h5. That pawn is never going anywhere. And the target is going to be this this g pawn. If I can break through and get the g pawn, should be totally good. Give him time to make a mistake. Okay, so this now, potential. Let's start off with let's start with h5. h5 here. Okay. I don't really, if I go here, he takes, and I'm opening up a file for him. I'm not sure how good that is. Also, idea of this and this. Potentially. See here, there's, I mean, what's my follow-up after this? Because I cannot take this. Ooh, new subscriber. Thank you very much. Thanks for subscribing. Okay. Yeah, this, I feel like it doesn't do what I want it to do. I feel like. But I need to go, I need to move because I don't want to lose on time. So let's go. C4 actually is an idea now. C4 I think is the next move. The next move to make. Your pawns on this side are now pretty immobilized by my pawns on this side. So everything is shifting over here with c4. c4 takes, and I've got the pawn majority on this side. And okay, so you play this. Okay, so yeah, again, c4 has got to be the way. c4 has to be the way here. Has to be. Takes, because you don't want me taking, and then I win a pawn. Okay. You have that, yep, but I have check. So no problems. Okay, so that is that's interesting. Interesting move. Is that allowing me to play this? Should I go here now? Start with a4. Make him move. Okay, he is that. He's going to eat those pawns. I can give this check, though. Okay. b5 is a move now. Takes. You can come in front with the rook. I go here, you take, I go here. I think is okay, but here, you take, I take, you take, I take. Okay, and I'm all in on that pawn. I don't know. I'm gonna go here. I have 25 seconds. 25 seconds. 25 seconds on the clock. Not a lot of time. I have to take. Go here. Okay, go check. Go king here. I'm going after the rook now. Okay, king here. We're going for the pawn. That pawn's going to promote. Go here. 18 seconds. Here. Okay, here. Okay, rook takes. Check. Here. King here. I'm losing. King here. Okay, rook behind. Okay, rook here. Rook here. King here. Shoot. Here. I lost. No time. Dang, completely winning position. Oh, completely winning position. Lost on time. Thought too long. This is the problem. Blitz. Maybe I should be playing increment? Yeah, I mean, I was literally winning completely. Okay, I'm gonna switch over to increment. Let's do 3 minute 2 seconds increment. I think that's gonna help me a little bit because having a couple extra, having that increment's gonna help. So we're gonna try switching over to increment. 992 again. Okay, he does this kind of weird opening, which I've always found interesting. People play that, doesn't make sense. Okay, I'll just go bishop here, knight here, castle. And we're totally fine. Had kind of been sticking on 3 viewers this whole time, guys. This is awesome. This is my second stream ever, so thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. It's good to be able to do this for everybody. Hopefully, making stuff that you guys enjoy. That's all I want to do. Bring joy, have fun, play some chess, and eventually other games too. After this, me and my wife are gonna play Subnautica 2. We've been playing that. We've been grinding it. It's actually a lot of fun, and I'm excited to play it. It's a super good time. We'll pin the knight. Knight d7. We'll just take it. d5. Bishop staring at a wall now, so it's not very useful. Bishop d6 potentially. Go bishop d6. Okay, we'll go Knight f8 could be an idea. Knight f8, go here and double up the, or bring this attack. I'm just going to take. I'm just going to push h6 here and see if he wants to take or not. He does not want to take, so I'm going to go here. Idea is to play queen d6 and look at this check. But queen d6, you have this, and that's an annoying move. That is an annoying move. So I'm going to play knight g8. And you will likely take, or you'll play this. One of those two moves. He plays that, so we'll go here. Queen d6. Attacking the pawn. If you play this, I'll play this, probably. Hit the queen, but is that pretty one-sided? I'm not sure. Okay. This maybe, followed by doubling up the rooks. This is an idea. And now, honestly, I'm going to play pawn takes. I'm going to use this e-pawn, get the rook behind it, and use the e-pawn to push. And this actually, I think, is going to be a clever idea to break through the position. Now I already have it, so I'm going to play this. Okay, and rook takes first so that you trade the rook, and then knight takes, and I have this. And this looks like it can be pretty good. This check is here as well. I have this check. Just want to see if that check does anything. Check here. If you take here, you go here, and that's not doing too much. Check here, you take, take, take. Let's start with this check. You have checks as well. You have check here, but I have queen here or king here. And you can repeat. Start with check. Start with check. Okay. I'd love to play this, but obviously knight covers. I'm going to take now. Okay, I'm going to give a check. Okay, king goes there. I cannot play this check yet because the knight covers. You also have this, which is a slightly annoying move. A5. Okay, what else do I've got? What else do I got? Queen here, giving this check. See this? I mean, you can repeat, and and it's a draw if you want to do that. But there's no. Okay, so yeah, here I go here. Okay, I'll go back. I'll repeat. If you want to draw, well, I guess we'll draw. Because I have no way out. Okay, so he takes there. I have check, check, and takes here. Takes, so takes, takes, takes. You cannot take because I take your knight. So we'll start off like this. Okay. Takes, you have takes. Takes, 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 takes. Sure. Oh my goodness. What am I doing? Guys, what am I doing? Ugh. And we fall on exactly where I'm pretty sure where we started. Yeah, I mean, to try, I mean, that kind of seems like most people or most elo ranges, to be honest. Like you get online past a certain time and it's just all the sweats are out, I guess. That just seems to be kind of the way it goes. It's unfortunate, but that's just the way it is. All right, tough, another tough game. Another tough game. Going up against Fabio. Go like this. Okay, what is the ready gambit? Never seen this in my life. We're just going to take like this. Okay, he goes there. We'll go back, I suppose. And okay, we'll pin the knight. Go e6. On here, I think I hold. He goes there. Okay, we'll just go bishop e7, giving me a chance to develop. Takes. Sorry, takes. Yeah, that seems like it works. You do have an open rook at the end of it, but I am up a pawn. We'll see if you can make use of that open rook or not. Potentially now I consider going knight d7 and I castle long, to be honest. Or even like this. Is an idea. I cannot take this. We're going to start off with knight d7. I think I'm going to go long just to avoid the open rook entirely. And now that doesn't make sense because I'm not paying attention to my opponent's threats at all. Oh, man. Okay. Rook b8. This is a slog suddenly. Okay. We will castle. Let's just castle. You got to prove to me that you can make use of that open rook in the first place. This, just that, I suppose, and now I cannot even play it. Okay, so threat is obviously this pawn. We'll just go g6. And it also was that pawn. But there's not much I can do about that. It's just that's just how it's going to be. Rook here. And I also am going to have this check, which is going to win a rook. I think that was a huge mistake. Because now check. You can play that, but then I can play this. Knight protects this rook, so yeah, I can play this. I'm hitting the rook as well. You can cocoon. But can I play this? Yeah. Because you have no way to come back and protect that. I mean, I suppose you can play this, but then I just... So queen here. Bishop is pinned. Queen here. I mean, this is a defense, but I suppose there's also that. It doesn't work, though. That's mate. There it is. All right. Back in the winning column. Back in the winning column. All right, hold on. I got my water. 1 sec. Guys, meet Junie. Hi. Come here. Junie, say hi. Say hi. Don't be shy. I think Junie just had a bath, it looks like. I can't really tell. That's a good girl. Butt scratches. Butt scratches. All right, Junie, give me luck. Give me luck. Give me luck, okay? Oh, you're all shedding like crazy. Jeepers. All right. Okay, so 992. We have the white pieces. And we see knight f6 potentially doing that. No, he's going to go with just standard, just starting it off a little bit differently. You'll probably go d5 here, is my guess. Yep, and that's exactly what we see. So we'll just go e3, bishop d3. If you take, I take. Okay, knight f3. And we'll castle. Okay, so h6 seems a little slow. We'll go knight here, and we'll go c3. c3. You have to go back here with your bishop. Yep, so you see bishop back. All right, so knight g2 or g3 is always a good move, followed by maybe rook e1 and then e4, or just straight up e4 is also really good here. Both are completely fine. Right aways, I can actually play right aways. Yeah. So we'll go e4. If you allow me, I play e5, but obviously you probably won't. So we'll go takes, and we'll probably see takes and takes as well. He does not take. Okay, that's interesting. So we'll go rook e1 in that case. Rook e1, add more protectors to it. Rook wants to come to the e file at some point, anyways. Brings that in, so he's attacking the bishop. Potentially I could look at sacking the bishop. That is an idea. I'll go queen d2 though. If you take, I'll just take with the queen. And my queen's getting into the attack now. Okay, knight there. After knight there, I mean, I could go knight e5. Is always an idea in the position. Knight takes as well. Ooh, knight takes followed by queen e4. Looking at this checkmate threat, you need to play g6. So huge weakening move. Huge weakening move. And this is going to help us a lot. I can go possibly queen g4. Okay, and just checkmate. Beautiful. Beautiful. Very nice. Very, very nice, guys. Back to 1,000. All right. I'm tired of falling below 1,000 elo. Tired of falling below 1,000 elo. All right. Just a minute, guys. Okay, so 1,000 elo. All right, I think I'm gonna do a couple rapid games. Let's change the title. How do I do that? OBS? Settings? Stream? No. How do I change the title? Content, live, options. Oh, here we go. Got it. Road to 2,000 elo grind. Beautiful. All right, let's see if it updates. And it does. Okay, we're gonna finishing off the Blitz. Finishing off the Blitz piece in and moving on to a little bit of rapid. Let's do it. Okay. We're gonna do a 10-minute or 15. Let's do a 10-minute. I'm pretty warmed up now, so we're gonna get the Carocon, and we do see the advance. I'll take these earbuds out. Oh wow, that was something that changes everything how everything sounds. All right, I think those are dead, so they're not really useful to me. Okay, so knight c6 is going to be the move here. Knight c6. Okay, when they play this, then probably queen a5 check first, getting the knight to kind of get stuck here and in front of the c pawn, and then probably e6. E6 as well. Okay, and then we see takes, takes. If you go here, I can just always go to queen b6. But then you might have this. So queen b6 or queen c7. One of these two moves is, or both of these two moves are probably fine. Queen b6, you have this, and then this, right? So maybe queen c7. We'll go queen c7. I would like to take. And so I will take, and that indicates to me that he's probably going long if he played queen e2. So now I'm thinking queen or c5. You have knight here after c5. So we're going to start off with, maybe you can start off with bishop here. I want to get castled. That's my priority here. Get castled, get my king to safety, and then we're good. So, okay, let's start off with 97. I don't want to allow him to come here, so playing c5 too early just gets him into the position. This is not hanging because the queen covers it. King possibly going long, but he does not go long. He goes short. Okay, so now knight g6. This pawn is now hit, so you need to protect it. Possibly you go back with the knight, and that looks like it gives up a pawn, but I want to make sure first. Takes, you go here. I can come with bishop d6. This has to be the way. This has to be the way. Taking here, bishop d6 after he plays bishop f4, which is likely his best follow up, but I don't think it works. Yeah, so like we thought, bishop. So bishop d6. I can castle. I can go back with the knight back to g6 as well. Knight could come to c4, but after takes, and here, it's not so clear. Okay, so that is a threat to just take the knight, so we're going to go back to knight g6 and takes. And then we should be able to castle. We have lots of time now, so we need to calculate the positions. Blunder check. Make sure to check what my opponent is doing each and every time. Okay, so knight here. It is an attack on the queen. I obviously cannot take because I'm pinned. But I can just also just go here. I guess. Oh, you're winning this. Really? Wow. Okay, I have to go back to. I have to go queen f8. That's disgusting. Queen f8. That is disgusting. Is there no other move? No, because you win the g7 pawn otherwise. Queen f7. Queen f8. Gross move. But we're gonna go knight e7, trying to trade the knight off, and then bring the queen back into the game, and then getting castled. That seems like the best way to go about this right now. C pawn is a little bit weak as well, so if I can push this, okay, and he sees that, and he goes b5. So now knight e7. That knight is hit. You have checks there, I suppose. Yep. We'll go king here. And king is still pretty safe in this position. I mean, I'm not really too worried about the king right now. I mean, I'd like to get the king obviously over here, but I am up a pawn. So I just need to consolidate that. This pawn is weak, so that pawn, this will become a target if I'm not careful. I mean, it should either way because he's played b4 already, so I cannot really push it anymore. Now that he has the knight here, I'm assuming now he just takes it. But he can also play this. Whoa. Okay. So the idea with this is if I take, you go rook here. Or you go queen here. I mean, I take and I just open up my king, really. But here, and what if I just bring the knight? Do I play into this? Do I play into this? I like it. I like risk. I like risk. Let's do it. I'm taking. And either I can come back or I can come here. And here is this, and I feel like that's safe. So I'm going to play knight here. Okay, you get that pawn, sure. But after... but now I can bring the queen and the rook to d8. So queen here, rook d8, king e8, king f8, king g8 maybe even. Just run the king behind to get safe, and I'm up a full knight, and I should be okay, right? Okay, so here I take here. You can give me this check, but I can come rook d8 or king d8. Okay, yeah, king d8 my only move. It's got to be king d8. Sack. And a crazy move. A crazy move. Yeah, he sees it too. This guy's crazy. This guy's crazy. Okay, bishop here. Bishop here. Wow. That taking the knight was definitely a risk. But the game, I still can consolidate this. This is still a winnable game. If I can just cocoon my king, maybe go rook c8. Just forget about this pawn. Rook c8, cocoon the king. Slide it over. g6. Going king g7, bring the rook. There's a chance. There is a chance. There is a chance. He's also lower on time. He's using a lot of time here. So that's a consideration. So he goes there, okay. Idea to go here and double is probably his plan. So this hits the queen. So I mean this and it gets my king a little bit safer. But this doesn't he just have takes? No, he doesn't have takes. Just here. I'm hitting the queen now. So you have to move the queen. Maybe f6 and king f7 is the way here. But I need to first go rook d8. I need to get the rook behind the bishop. I cannot let him, especially if he does something like this. But he can't do that right now. He has to, okay, so he has to play that. Yep. So rook d8 has got to be the move. And it's what we're going to play. Rook d8, maybe even, no, this doesn't work. Rook d8, cocooning in the king. He can play takes. And I didn't see that. I did not see that. Okay, so now we go queen f8. My queen is on f8 for the second time in a row. Or for the second time this game, I should say. That's ridiculous. My king is oddly safe. My king is oddly safe here. Funny enough. Like, I'm not in bad shape. Like, think even if in an ideal world, I go bishop here, rook here, targeting the pawn on g2. This is a messy game, but it's definitely winnable. Okay, if I go here now, you can take with mate, so that doesn't work. But here first. Okay, rook g8. Queen e7. At least rook has an open file now, at the very least. Okay, so this does not work because he just has check. This he just blocks with g3, and it's not clear. I'm up on time. I'm gonna play queen e7 with an idea of going rook or bishop here, and trying to, and that should guarantee me a rook trade. I'm still up a piece. So this is still very nice, and if I can get trades, I'm in such a better position. Okay. So this forces a trade. This forces a trade. What about takes, and check? King can come. King can go here. So this is again stopped. Again, it's stopped because of the queen. This guy just sees all my attacks, I guess. He just knows what I'm doing. Knows what I'm doing. Okay, but maybe even bishop here. Bishop here is fine, right? Takes. Okay, bishop here. Idea of bishop b7. This is a move. This is a move, guys. Scary game. Checks here. I have to go back. Repeat the position. I take, right? Okay, so he goes here, and the threat... Well, the threat is to take my rook, obviously. Okay, so rook trades. I mean, for sure, we're going to do that. For sure, we're going to do that. Okay, an idea is this. Going after the weak pawn on the c file. Play this. Or this. Just wondering about this check. Like, does this check work? Maybe just queen d7? Queen d7. This check doesn't work because I have this. At the very worst, it's a draw, and I'll take a draw. I'll take a draw, honestly. In this position, I'll take a draw. It's fine. Okay, let's see if he wants a draw. I could go here if I really wanted to. Or repeat first. I suppose I could have gone this way as well. Okay, so this no longer works. Okay. Queen here. Targeting the c-pawn. Check again. Now I'm thinking, I mean, you can take the pawn. I'll just take this one. Okay, he does that again. So can I just come to rook or queen or king f8? There is no more checks after that. I mean, no, there is. He can just come here, I suppose. Let's try king f8. I mean, let's see if he wants to play this. I'm up on time. I'm up on time. Just need to keep moving. Bishop can come alive with bishop b7. Okay, so again, he goes there. Okay, I'm going to go king e8. Now he can't check me. He can take the pawn, though, and then I can take the pawn as well. I can go pawn for pawn. No, I can't take the pawn. Okay, it looks like I can, but I cannot. Rook here, though. Does hit the pawn. We have checks, but I have this. Yep, just king here. And lose the game. Oh my goodness. Like, oh. And I lose the rook. Like, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. We're going to try and flag him. I mean, that's the only way at this point. Only way is to flag and hope for the best. So king up. Okay, pawn here. Okay. Losing another pawn. Go king here. Bishop here. Okay, king here. Bishop here. King here. Okay. Go here. Go f5. Go here. Okay, yep. Go here and here. Okay, we'll go here. And bring the king. Go here, lose the bishop. And that's it's gonna be GG. He's got a mate. He's got to find the mate and fast. 20 seconds, dude. Yeah, you got it. Oh, that's so brutal. Oh, new subscriber. Thank you so much for subscribing, dude. Appreciate you. If you're watching, appreciate you. Okay. Dang. 15:55. Tough game. Tough game. All right, we're going to play one last game on the stream here, and it's going to be a 15-minute game. Strap in. It's going to be a 15-minute game. We're going to win. We're going to get the Karo Khan. This is where we shine. This is where we shine, everybody. This is where we shine. We have the exchange. Karo Khan. Go knight c6. We're getting our rating points back at the very least. Okay, so on the Panov, probably going either knight f6 or knight f6 is probably the better move here. And then e6. I don't really want to do the pin on the Panov. Keeping the bishop in, I think, is actually better. So just e6. Bishop e7. And castles. Okay. And now we play. All right, guys. I lost my last game. If you're just tuning in now, just lost my last one. We're not losing this one. Let's make it happen. Keep an eye on this pawn. Only protected by the knight currently. All right, so he goes there. We got lots of time. Got lots of time. A6, H6 potentially, bishop D6, maybe H6 and bishop D6. Just trade off the bishop. And then he never goes here as well. And I can get the bishop trade potentially. A6 as well. I got to think. So what's the ideas in the Panov? What is the idea? What does my opponent want? Well, he's played this. He'd love to play something maybe like rook c1 or queen here, rook e1. Maybe getting his pieces coordinated like this could be good for him. So how do I want to play this? I'm going to start off with h6 and go bishop d6, getting the bishop off the board because this bishop looks slightly annoying. He does have that open e file, so now we see takes, so we'll take back with the knight. Now I have an idea of this. No, because then this, and that's protected. And also, if queen ever ends up here, he just has like some kind of probably discovery ideas. I'm out of water. Okay, bishop back all the way. Wow, interesting. That doesn't work. Okay, so his c pawn is gone. So that changes the position quite a bit. Now a6, b5, bishop e7, rook c8. That seems pretty promising. a6, we'll start with this. b5 isn't coming up soon. Bishop b7 coming soon as well. This has to be a pretty good idea for this attack. Okay, so knight or bishop here. Okay. So what is the idea behind this? Well, if I play this, you take and isolate a pawn. Don't really want that. That doesn't sound that great. b5, you can take and isolate a pawn. Okay. So it looks like either way, I'm probably getting a pawn isolated here. Also, bishop here has two attackers here. Even though I'm isolating a pawn, I am getting an attacker on this piece. And in fact, that's what I'm going to do. Bishop f6. This looks pretty nice. You can take, but then I take. Opens up the e-file. I can go rook e8 as well. So that will be fine. Bishop is coming alive at that point too for a potential pin or something else. But bishop is opened up. So honestly, I'm good if you take. I think I'm good if you take. I also have queen b6 ideas, adding more pressure on the b2 and d4 pawn. So lots of ideas in the position suddenly. I think this is going pretty well. But let's see what he does. Oh, guys, one more subscriber from 69. Who wants to be number 69? That's hilarious. We can just as soon as we get there, we can just end the channel. Just stop it right there. Okay, so we see takes. So yeah, we calculated this. Just pawn takes. Knight cannot take. Yeah, and this is actually looking good now because now bishop here. Bishop's coming alive. Maybe even just bishop e6 as well. Rook e1. Okay, now he comes back with the bishop. So queen b6 does add the extra attacker that this pawn needs to fall. Could start with rook e8. Could start with, actually this loses one of the defenders and develops a piece at the same time. So I'm going to go with the bishop g4 pin. Bishop g4. pinning the knight, now again threatening to take the pawn on d4 with the knight and the bishop and only the queen covering it for the moment. You can try to break the pin, but then I just obviously take. Opening up the king. So this is now looking quite nice. Looking quite nice for me. Okay. I'm willing and able. If you want. Okay, so just h3 just takes. And then knight takes. Right? Here, here, here. Question mark? Yeah. Just takes. And now I'm winning a pawn. And this looks great. This looks really good for me. Looks really good for me. Getting a tempo on the queen as well with the knight coming in. So we go here. Okay, so now your threat is this. But I do have knight f5. Again, hitting the queen and protecting this. And it's protecting this. Oh my, dude, what is, okay, well, hold on. Let me calculate this because I have an idea. No, okay, so actually just rook c8, ignoring the threat of bishop takes. Okay, listen, hear me out for a moment. Okay, after bishop takes, I take the knight, and whether you take with the pawn or you take with the queen, I have check and pick up the queen. Does this work? Or is this just a safer option? Obviously, I can play this. But this, then this, and so rook c8, you take the pawn, but then you lose the knight. Bishop covers this square, so there is no mate. Rook c8. I think this is the idea. I think this is the idea. This is not working because of this check. Now, if you play this, okay, then I play knight f5, right? Then I just play knight f5. But if you get greedy, and you take, and you lose. I take this knight. And you're not losing your queen, not yet. But okay, so yeah, and so after this, the queen is hit. Queen could come here, hitting my knight. But I could play this. Bishop always covers this. Right? Bishop always covers this. So just rook takes. This has to be the move. This has to be the move. Rook takes because of this check. You cannot take the rook. Sacrifice rook! Because I am going to check you and win your queen if you take that rook. It is not free. And this mate does not work because of this beautiful bishop on f6, which always covers the square. Oh my goodness, and he resigns. Oh my, oh my goodness. the rook. Wow. Okay. Guys, that is the way to end this. I played like a 2300, a 95.3% accuracy. Everything I played was good. I mean, this was exactly the type of game we wanted against the Panov, which generally speaking, so the Panov. So I do still want to pin in the Panov. Okay, all right, especially at least when he plays this. If you play this though, do I still want to? Well, I still want to pin. Okay, all right. Anyways, I blocked it in and just played pretty normal moves. He took, and I liked him taking because it opened up my bishop, giving me this chance to pin him, take, winning the pawn. And that's the best move. This is the best move. I knew this was the idea. Guys, I knew this was the idea. Wow. This was awesome. Okay, this is a really, really good move. Because when you take, I have sacrificed the rook! And he just resigns because there's nothing you can do. What's your move? This? That is the best move. And then I thought of that, and then I go here, right? Go here, you go here. Okay, and yeah, I'm just up a piece. I'm up a piece, and I'm happy. I'm doing okay. F5. Yeah, I mean this is what a move. What a move. Rook C8 when everything's looking crazy. Rook C8 and then sacrifice the rook. That was awesome. That's probably going to be a short right there. I'm going to try and get that clipped. That was awesome. That was an awesome move. All right. Well, I don't think I have any viewers at the moment right now, but if you did watch or if you're watching the replay, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you being here and tuning into the channel. We went up 5 subscribers just in this couple hours alone. So thank you guys for watching and I appreciate you being here. And we will see you guys in the next one.